dark skies, right?
It's dark.
I'll tell you where it's not dark. Down here.
Because we've been working on our lighting.
Did we pay the hydro bill this month? Because this is awesome.
Does this get our profile?
I can actually see.
It's been rather dark down here in the dungeon. Well, you know, it's hard to pay it. It's a tough business fighting evil.
Yep.
I mean, you don't make a lot of money. It's kind of a dedication thing.
It is.
The superhero kind of lifestyle. It's just... Hey, welcome everybody to Doomgoryum Report number 48.
48.
Brought to you by the guys from Doomgoryum's Horror Emporium.
Axe.
I'm Axe. This is Happy Wax.
And this is an actual, he's rather Peter Fonda-ish from On Golden Pond looking, which
Jimmy on Golden Pond. Right there.
I was just thinking that.
And, well, he looks classic. Eh?
He does. He kind of looks like Peter Fonda, too, in his old days.
He's as old as his
skeletal.
old.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's Henry Fonda, folks. Peter is actually Henry's son. There's so many of them, it's hard to keep it straight, you know.
What are you, a couple of nitwits?
Tonight's episode of the Doomgoryum Report is on a film from 2013. We hinted at the title in our opening monologue, which is written by the guys who do, well, who used to work for Johnny Carson. It's Dark Skies. And we have, in Dark Skies, we have directed by Scott Stewart. Okay. And in the cast, we have Kerry Russell as Lacey Barrett. We got Josh Hamilton as Daniel Barrett.
Why aren't you answering me?
Dakota Goyo as Jesse Barrett. Caden Rocket. As Sam Barrett.
The Sandman did it himself before he came to my room.
J.K. Simmons as Edwin Pollard.
Have you experienced any unexplained illnesses?
And L.J. Bennett as Kevin Ratner.
There you go.
A.K.A. Ratface.
Ratface. Nice.
Yes. Well. Oh. Okay. Well, why don't you lead off?
Well, okay. This wasn't the best movie I've ever seen, but it certainly wasn't the worst movie. I enjoyed it. I wasn't pissed off at dropping $12 to go see it. You know what I mean? It was pretty good. I liked the kind of a different take they took on the aliens. They weren't just your salt. Like they were kind of more like ghost-like. I thought. And I like that. I like that idea and how they. Yeah, and how they kind of took you. They just didn't swoop down with a beam of light and suck you up. Yeah, no, and I like the premise of the movie and you know how they kind of came and got you and stuff, and you know how they kind of selected. I did like the one scene when they were talking. I can't remember what the older fella's name is in the room where they go and meet with him. He kind of knows about all this stuff, but he said that the invasion's already happened.
Oh yeah, the shoveler.
Yeah.
I forgot to read. What is his name?
I don't know.
Yeah. That was a.
Look at you're high tech now. Eh?
He's high tech. Always very high tech. Oh no, I did mention him. That's J.K. Simmons as Edward Pollard.
Okay, Edward. Yeah. And yeah, his little 5-minute scene was pretty cool.
Have you witnessed any abnormal behavior by animals in your neighborhood?
3 different flocks of birds flew into our house the other day.
I would say that qualifies.
Explaining what they do and how they do it, and you know that they've been here for a long time and stuff like that. I wish they would have went a little more in depth with him. You know what I mean? But you know, it is what it is. I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was. I didn't go into it this is a flick actually we saw apart again. So Mrs. Axemaster wanted to go see it. I didn't really think much about it. I wasn't going in there expecting anything.
Yeah.
And when they did the first couple scenes in the kitchen with the fridge, I was thinking, here we go. You know, like this is going to be with you know, like the food on the floor.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry.
Up, you know, that stuff was sort of. I was like, this is all stuff I've seen before hundreds of million times. But actually, it began to get pretty good, and there were some pretty hair-raising moments there.
3 different migrations coming from 3 different directions flew into your house. It's as if something was drawing them to your home.
I thought, so.
Yeah, there was a few there when the
jumpers, anyways.
The alien was standing over the bed, staring at him, and But you know, there was one scene at the very end, and he even told him. He said, "Don't split up. Stay together and defend."
And what did they do?
They split up. They didn't even think of staying together.
Do not open this door under any circumstance.
Leave us alone! It was like, you stay in this room, you stay in that room, and we're going to go down here. I'm like, really? Like, he just told you, like, 2 hours ago in his office, don't split up, and now you're breaking, like, I'm like, this is a stupid horror movie because it's like, dark basement, don't go in the basement. Let's go in the basement. You know what I mean? You just, but you know what, I guess at the end, they all gathered around in the one bedroom, but it didn't really do them any good.
It had like, it was an alien movie, but it had kind of touches of paranormal activity because of the camera, security camera stuff. But you know, so it had little elements of everything that's been around lately. So for you know, for a weekend in the middle of the winter, not a blockbuster, I thought it was pretty good. I'd have to give it like, you know, I'd give it a 7.
Like not be in control of your own body?
There's something wrong with you people!
Yeah, I had 6.5, 7, sure. Yeah. I thought it did pretty good at the box office too. It didn't bomb, so I mean, it was not the. It opened on a tough week too. It was Oscar weekend, so all the hubbub was about the Oscars. So it might have lost a little bit of momentum going in, but it still did pretty good. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to make its money back.
Something's going on.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I can't explain it. Sammy, come here. Let me take a look at you.
And God forbid they make another one. Do you know what I mean? Like they do with every other movie that makes its budget. But you know, whatever. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a different take on it. So, but
on the alien phenomenon.
So
aliens aren't really our specialty, although we have had some strange encounters.
Sure. Well, if they get in our way, they're going to get squashed.
Usually, what we do is deal with them in a less peaceable manner than E.T. But you know, anyways.
Yeah, I would say go see this movie.
I would say it.
Yep.
We say it, so do it.
So go see it
while you're off this weekend or this week.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
March break is coming.
It's coming. It's coming soon. We're in the end of winter, anyways. So soon the sunshine will be there.
Mm-hmm.
But it never really filters down into the dungeon because this is where the goosebumps come out, baby. Right down here. So, you know, we've got some more light. We've got more shows coming.
Yep.
Stay tuned for more Doomgoryum Report. Stay tuned for more Dead Walk Talk.
Yep.
And above all, fight evil wherever you go. Pack the wolfbane, carry the crosses, and we'll see you here. Stay scared.